told you that I was going to read this documentation. I read all of it. There's only one thing that we could use. Other than that, we will be going with a custom implementation or just the custom fix because we have specified our custom color values for the expanded, and like we made this part transparent, right? We made it ourselves, so we have to specify that it has to show some color in the background when it's on the mobile site, right? So to do that, I will be using the media tags today, just as I used them on the previous website. I've looked up how it's used on SAS, so this is how I'm going to use it. And also I'm planning to add some fonts. Apparently this is how you add fonts to SAS. Yeah, I've read this article, I read the solution. I haven't tested them, but they seem like they're going to work because they're accepted solutions, and this is a blog post, and it's fairly new, so it's fine. It should be okay. All right, let me close this. Yeah, and let's go back to IntelliJ. Right, so the first thing that I want to do is adding color to the navbar. So to do that, right now, when the top navbar is at its expanded position, we add a padding of 20 pixels. But rather than adding a padding of 20 pixels, we should be adding, like, the top nav should not be should always be at its collapsed state when you're mobile, right? To do that, I'm not going to modify the component code, but rather, like, I was thinking about it, and I think I should do this in CSS rather than modifying the component, because getting the width of the page in the component is kind of more difficult, and CSS provides you with all of these required values. Like all of these things are built into CSS, so it should all be fine. Let me silence my phone. Okay. So I'm going to use the media tag approach this time. So we are going to use this and do something like that. And this is going to go there. So if the page is wider than 767 pixels, we are going to do that. But if it's not, then we are not going to change anything. So the padding is there now. If I shrink it down, the padding gets smaller, like the elements goes up, as you could see. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, okay. Right. And also, this should make it more apparent, but so I'm just going to have this in here as well. So padding is 3 pixels here, but the top now collapse should apply when okay, I didn't really think this through, maybe. Okay, let's give it another. So I want the navbar to have color when its width is less than 767. And let's try this. Right, that works. In fact, that works so good. It's just the padding values are a bit too much. This should not be there. Okay, let's see what this does. Right, this looks better. I'm going to explain what that does in a minute. Yeah, so we get that big shrinking navbar effect when we're on the desktop site, and if you shrink down to mobile, yeah, I don't want this effect. What's this? Where is this coming from? It just doesn't look good. Let's remove that. Yeah, that looks better. That looks way better. Cool. Oh, okay, so that was, okay, I need to add another flag. And this flag is going to be, copy that, work back these, paste them here. And this is going to be 3 pixels now. Okay, so the desktop site looks good. If we go back to the mobile version, maybe a bit smaller. Yeah, looks better. Also, what happened to those images? Yeah, what happened to those images? Why are they not loading? Let's see. I think this is some kind of build area that it looks like. Right, what happens if you try to load the web page in Safari? Local, come on, local host. Yeah, the images are there, so it's related with Google Chrome. It might be an issue because we're running this website. Yeah, I think I'll do a bit more reading on that offline, but it seems to be, let's just focus on the navbar now. All right, it's not an issue from my side. It's just Google Chrome. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, looks very nice. So when you shrink it down, it applies the background color. I'm not sure if it was this transparent on the actual website, actual mobile site. Let's just check it. Wait. Whoa. Again, Okay, GoDaddy is having serious issues on my domain for some reason. And no, this isn't. This is the latest deployment. Okay, Firebase. Right, let's go to Firebase Console. Right, let's go to the mobile version. Yeah, so the transparency is there. All right, that's fine. Well, oh, the heights are not the same though. This has a bigger button, which I don't really like, but okay, it's fine. I'll fix it in a later stream. I have to do a bit more reading on that. It probably has something to do with the font size. Also, I don't like this underline anymore. I decided that I don't want it, so let's just get rid of it. Where is it? Border bottom active. So first of all, where is this used? Navbar module. Yeah, I know, but it should be used in the Navbar item, right? Navbar, yeah, Navbar, no, Navbar item. Yeah, I don't want that. Also, I'd rather pass this property as a class name. So there will be no active class, and I don't want spy anymore. Also, we're not going to use the white link in here. Instead of this, we're going to do class name and pass class name in here. For the class name, we're going to do class name prop types string. It's going to be a string, right? And Navbar item. It's not prop type, it's default props, right? Class name prop type. No. That works. And now we're going to go back to navigation bar. In navigation bar, we're going to do class name colored link, and also we're going to do class name white link. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Okay, all of them are white. Let's see why all of them are still white. So something is overriding this. What's overriding this? Computed RGB color white. Where is this coming from? It's coming from a not href. Okay, so a not href means a without an href. So what we have to do is go back to here and wait, where did we add the cool? So we can turn this into a Navbar item as well now. All right, that's very nice. Actually, no, we can't. I'm not sure if we can turn that. So in the meanwhile, let's just do this. That shouldn't redirect the page anywhere because we're still on the same website. Yeah, we have the colors now. Everything looks great. We need to import the fonts. Looks very nice, right? It's looking like the original website now. Okay, nice. So to import the colors, I want to go back to my original personal website. Not full screen. Let's divide the screen into two. And from here, we're going to copy the fonts. I'm going super fast today, right? I should do a bit more explaining. Okay, so these are the fonts that I've used on my personal website before. Montserrat is the font that I've probably used in the Navbar. Let me show you this one. This should be Montserrat. I'm not entirely sure. Let's just see. Yeah, it's Montserrat Helvetica New. I'm not sure how to read that. Anyway, and this is Koshan something. Yeah, so I'm going to copy these fonts and use it on the Navbar. So copy the fonts over here from until the source. Fonts go in the root directory, and I need to find a way to use them. And the way to use them is apparently this. So if I just copy these over, actually I don't need to copy those over. I can just, so let's get out of the split screen mode, and let's put these two in split screen now. I am going to go to my style sheets, components, Navbar module, and in here, oh, wait, okay, something happened to my keyboard. Okay, something happened to IntelliJ, not my keyboard. Can't edit stuff anymore. Okay, let's close out IntelliJ and let's open it up again. Oh, the terminal was focused from here. Okay, let's close this. Close it down. From here, we're gonna select this one. Okay. This Mac is super fast. In here, instead of calling this colored link, I told you that I didn't like the name before. I'm gonna call this brand, and navigation bar. Brand colored link is going to be named as brand from now on. Let's see, all of the changes are intact. And how do you quit full screen mode now? No, but close enough. Okay. Yeah, you're going to do that. But before we do that, I just want to check if, whoops, it's dead because we restarted the terminal, right? I also should include my mouse clicks on the streams, because sometimes I'm just clicking away from things too fast and people may not be able to see. I'm thinking about that option. I might just take a look at it in one of my next streams. I don't know. Okay, everything still looks good. Let's go back to IntelliJ, and in here now we are going to import the font file to brand. So how can we do that? Actually, ideally we should import the fonts to here. I can just copy these. No, let's just copy those, go back to IntelliJ, paste them, and then we can convert these over. Well, we don't need that, but oh, okay, I need to learn how to use them. So it's font family. Okay, so to import the font family, so which directory are we on right now? Index.sas is one level down, so you need to do dot fonts. Huh, one more? No, okay, maybe not even one. Yeah, fonts. And give me the recommendations. Bold. And this is not true type, this is just WOF. No need for semicolon. And now we just duplicate these two. Oh no, not like that. Wait, why does, oh, okay. This, and duplicate that. Cool. Instead of calling this Montserrat bold, we're just gonna call it. I copied the wrong thing, didn't I? I'm just rushing too much. It shouldn't complain though, really. Okay, let's swap these around. Oh, it's OTP. Can I just say OTP in here and it should be fine? Is it just fine if I say that? OTP format. No. Open type. This is not bold anymore, this is regular. And I need to copy this, paste it there as well. And now, if we copy this, paste it there, remove that, and get rid of this, remove all of these things. If I go back to the Navbar SAS and add it there, oh, add the default one, and save. Boom. Yes, yes, that's so much better, yes. Oh, I don't like the blinking when I hover over it, but yeah, that's something we could fix. Let's sort the other fonts as well. So the white links, and the fonts for these ones will be no, that's not the right font, is it? This is the right font, and I don't know what this is. What's the font on these things? Montserrat, Helvetica, Neuer. It's just Montserrat. I don't know how to read it. I'm just sounding funny, but okay. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's see if we can get the same effect just by pasting it in here. Maybe it's just the capital letters, and I'm not using capital letters, so let me just convert those to capital letters there. Data, there, Navbar. Okay. Let's type everything down. Projects. Oh. Yeah, that's better. I don't know where this is coming from, but we can leave this as is right now. Actually, no, I don't want to leave that as is. There. It's hard-coded. What the No, we've done it. Where can we put that? Content. Content is this. Where's it? Data. There. Here are reference items. It's not just another item though. So I can do something like this. Not hero title, but no, it has to be capital letters. Okay, now I have to insert it. What did I call the property? Content. Interactive resume. Cool. What's the font size for this? Let's fix that as well. So the mobile font size and the desktop font size, are they different? Yes, they are different. font size, do you see? Yes, 2EM. And min width is 768. We are using 767 now, so let's just be careful about that. Navbar modules I don't need these, close those. Brand, if the page is less than that, then paste over font size to TM. Boom. Did it work vice versa when I shrink the site? Yeah, not nice, not nice. It has to be, I'm using the wrong tag. Oof, that's massive. That's too big. Wait, why isn't it the same? Oh, also, I can use my Unicode name, right? My real name, the Turkish one. Here's the JSON. It's not a typo, it's just my real name. Okay, that makes the navbar a bit too big. Yeah, how is it this 2EM and this 2EM as well? Yeah, that's not right, right? They're not the same size at all. This is massive 2EM. I'm not sure what 2EM corresponds to. Let's see. EM size. Oh, okay. So the font size of the website is different compared to my other one. What's the font size of the body? I guess the best way to check that is to open the previous website's project file, and let's take a look at. So what I'm searching for is something like this, body. Okay, font 14 and 16. Right. So what's the font size of these things then? Font size, font weight. Oh, we have a font weight. So can I change it? Why can't I change it? Refresh. Does it change anything? What if I change this to like, oh, that's too big. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's useful to have. Like, what if someone else overrides my style, right? What if a browser has a different font weight? Yeah, I'd really like to specify that. So white links will have a font weight of this. Cool. And I need to change the font size, font weight, font family, font color, root, computed, font size, body. So body font size 16, body font size 16, okay. It's not 16 though, it should be 14 now. Okay, that looks about right now. but the padding is too big now. Maybe I didn't need to add that padding after all. Let's see. So this element has a padding. Where is it coming from? Oh no, I don't want to remove that, of course. This, I don't need that anymore, and I don't need that anymore. Nice. See, you're cleaning the code just by... Actually, I did some very clever stuff on my previous website. How old was I? I was 18 when I was 17, 18, and 19 when I was making it, I believe. That was more than 4 years ago now, since I started it. I was going to uni. Oh, uni, oh, I hated uni. Okay. No, that's not nice. Something wrong. What if I change both of these to 0? Okay, let's revert it back to the way it was. I might just tackle that problem in another stream, but... So first of all, this has to be smaller, right? And to make it smaller, we have to get rid of one of the padding rules. There. We have to get rid of this. Oh no, it has to be 0. And to get rid of this padding, we have to make this one smaller. That's too much. Let's make it 10 pixels. Yes, that's better. The padding around this, how can we get rid of that? Not this. This has a massive padding. Navlink has to have a padding off. What if we change this to... Yeah, this is better. And this is a bit too big. Can change this to... Yeah. So these should be our final values. Now a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Cool. I need to overwrite this navlink style. Okay, the way to do that. Also, let's make sure that we haven't broken anything. Copy paste it. Navbar item module. That's us. You don't need any of these anymore. You're going to call this custom padding. And what were the values? These. I'm going to copy those, paste it in here. Where's the navigation bar? Yeah, we just need something like this, and we need to use it in navbar item. Paste it in here. Navbar item. navigation. Let's rename these really quickly as well. They have to match the module name. They don't have to, but I want them to match the module name because it's easier to find them. Navigation bar module, that's us. Cool. Yeah, it's failed to compile, I know. Navigation bar. Yeah, we'll take care of all of the compilation errors later. Custom padding. Boom, done. These do have a bit more margin between the items, and also the fonts look better. Oh, it's not, it's because it's not the same font, that's why. Regular. Let's try that name. It might be because of the name. And let's play around with the font weight. Oh, did I paste the bold one? Was it? No, it's just a regular one. Okay, okay, font weight time. No. Does this have any effect at all? No. Why? Font weight 500. Can we change it? Oh. It's not rendering these changes. But my new website is rendering the changes, right? There's something interesting going on that I don't understand. Okay, 100. What does this change now? Doesn't change anything. Very odd. Where did I put this style? Maybe that's why. Did I apply? Yeah, of course I did, because otherwise this font wouldn't show up. What does font weight do? $100. Okay. We need to find a way to make it apply. No, I don't need any of those. I'm providing the font myself. There's no way that it's not going to find it. Oh no, no, I didn't need to close that. Really? Is that really the case? Oh, okay. It's still quite a bit thicker than. Now, this is something that I should experiment with and learn about online. So let's see if the mobile version works now. And this is quite a good MVP. Oh, also we need to make that one bigger, right? That's tiny. Inspect. Yeah, that should always be 2em. Not like it doesn't depend. It should not depend on the media width. Actually, maybe it should. Maybe it should. Normally it should be 1. 1.5. Yeah, that's fine. This has a weird padding. Yeah, I'll fix that later. But yeah, this is looking better. Also, our images came back. How did they come back? Chrome is having issues, my domain is having issues, website is breaking down. Just in time, we managed to make this new website, and it's getting it's starting to look very good. Also, I want to revert back the colors. Like I just want to have the whole website back in React, like exactly the same thing with the same almost the same data in it. I might just change some strings, but I want to have it with the same colors, and then I'm going to start sketching. I'm going to start sketching new designs. I'm going to change stuff. I'm going to make it look more modern. This project was to make me, well, force me to learn React first of all, and then with the React knowledge that I get, I'm going to make this website better in every single possible way. I'm thinking about maybe using Lottie. In this way, we can have nice little animations somewhere in the website. I don't know where, but yeah, we'll think about it. I want to replace this image with my new room, even though it doesn't have that many stuff on the wall. But yeah, I think this is a good time to end the stream. Let's commit our changes. Let's do git commit. Also, let me see if I've cleaned up everything there. That looks very good. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I read this documentation, right? And I told you that I found one thing that that was useful. It's this. Container is a bootstrap element that we could use to replace this. There you go. And / there. Oh. They've even created a component for that. Just one class name. Anyway, let's go back to the website. It looks just like the way it was before. Oh no, I've stopped the server, right? Let me just start again. It's going to look exactly the same way as before. Right. Yeah, but I'm very happy with the progress so far. In the next stream, we are going to change the color of this and fix all of the paddings in the navbar. We are finalizing the navbar in the next stream. So this has a weird padding. The paddings in here probably do not show what I had before in my personal website. Let's go back. So this has quite a bit more padding, as you can see, and also why is there padding? Yeah, that one, that green padding that you see there, it shouldn't be there, should it? Yeah, not that, but okay, that, the margins. Is it the margins? Yeah. Yeah, it should be like this, but without that ugly padding. Anyway, yeah, I'll find a way to fix that. I probably need to remove the container class once the page is on the mobile version. Yeah, I'll come back with, I'll do some more reading, and I'll come back with a bunch more stuff to do in the next stream. We are finalizing the navbar, finally. Anyway, let's commit the changes and finish the stream. So what did we do today? Added custom fonts, changed used media tags to change color bar on mobile, and some cleanup. That's it. We are still on the same branch. Well, anyway, yeah, this is a good time to end the stream. And